See, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all be trying to do all that freaky stuff, man. Y'all can still be good in bed without doing all that freaky stuff. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Coop. I'm Coop that right now. We got another reaction video for y'all today. So we're gonna be talking about none other than Shannon Sharpe situation. So Shannon Sharpe, Club Shay Shay, Uncle Shay, Unc, whatever you want to call him, but this is kind of a serious matter, man. We've been seeing this going on a lot around the news. This has been happening a lot. You got the Johnny Depp, Jonathan Major. Obviously, Jonathan Major's situation was a little bit different, which I still don't think he really did nothing wrong. But hey, I'm not the lawyer. I'm not the judges. I don't got nothing to do with that. We see it with Jay-Z, the Andrew Tate guy. Like, it been happening to a lot of men. It's kind of like crazy that this is almost a trendy thing to do nowadays. But we gonna jump right into the video and give our thoughts, man. Let's jump right in.
You're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
The fact she recording the conversation is crazy.
You wanna be a to me now, so
I don't wanna be. Don't manipulate me.
Now I don't know if this is before or after she filed the lawsuit or they filed the lawsuit. But if this is after and she talking about manipulation, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, you basically extorting this man, which is manipulation. So I don't know if it's before or after.
I don't know that mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
Damn.
Thank
All
you.
right, that's OD.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Now look, he must have choked her in the bedroom before. See, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all be trying to do all that freaky stuff, man. Y'all can still be good in bed without doing all that freaky stuff. Y'all be doing all that freaky stuff, and y'all don't be knowing if the girl like that shit or not. And that's what be causing this type of stuff. Because I bet you, he probably did choke her in the bed, you know what I'm saying? And this be causing problems now. Maybe I'm wrong, but hey, that's just my take on that.
I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
I'm going to say this. Ever since everybody was clowning Shannon Sharpe for looking zesty when he hopped out the truck with the little man purse on, whatever you want to call him. I don't even know what them things called, to be honest. But whenever he hopped out the truck with that and everybody was clowning him, saying he got a little sugar in his tank, it seemed like he been compensating. I know y'all know what the video I'm talking about. This video right here. Ever since that video dropped, it seemed like he been doing the most. Like, especially when it comes to females, it's like he been trying to prove that he got it like that. And he be pulling chicks and he ain't zesty. You know what I'm saying? He been trying to prove it. And a lot of times, like them big guys, aggressive guys, they be trying to make up for it. Like, maybe past trauma in their childhood or something like that. They like to lift weights. They like to, do all that stuff. Not saying if you lift weights, you didn't have some trauma. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of times, them guys, like, deep within, they probably feel, like, insecure or small or something probably happened. So they use weight. They use this overcompensation of masculinity and all that to prove that they not that. But he dropped my Michelle video. This video right here. He dropped the My Michelle video. So, and that was like right after, I'm sure that was right after the situation when he hopped out the vehicle and everybody was clowning him. But it seemed like I said, he been compensating. So, something might be going on there. And no, this is not me accusing him or saying he did something, but it's just my take as far as like how he handling, maneuvering with women and trying to mess with all these different type of women.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Now, we seen this with the Andrew Tate guy. Now, I don't watch too much of his content, but obviously he was trending. He was everywhere. You couldn't avoid it. But I remember them dropping a clip of him, I guess it was like foreplay, and he was whipping a girl, and they were trying to say it was like sexual assault or something, domestic violence. They was claiming something. But clearly in the video, you can tell that the girl was interested in it. Also, with these whole shakedown tactics and stuff, this extortion, I feel like judges should just go and drop the case immediately. When a person goes straight for a civil lawsuit and don't even want justice, like, yeah, just give me some money. Like, that's when it's kind of like, that's a red flag right there. Like, if anything, try to get justice and get the money in the process if you can. But going straight for a civil lawsuit, it's crazy, especially if the person wins. Like, this lawyer, he probably specialized in these cases. If this what they saying, that's all he go for. He probably know every little tactic, maneuver, every way around it to win cases. And it's like he going for the big gun now. This is scary because this can happen to all of us for whatever reason. This can happen to all of us, and even through divorce. Women are coming up, becoming millionaires. Not all of them, but women are coming up as these millionaires just by extortion. Like, whether it's through child support, using kids to manipulate, whether divorce, using what's the white guy, Steven Crowder. Even with him, they cutting out pieces of the audio and stuff just to win a case. Like, and then we all know that AI is a thing. Like, these AI generated voices, like, you play it back and they can recreate your voice. So who knows? I'm not saying that's what happened, but this could be a take on it. So it's like, and the worst part about it is, even if you win the case, even if it's dismissed, image reputation, we know women like to do that, destroy images. You know, you break up with them, nothing happened. They try to say you gay. They try to say all this stuff. It's like, is it an attack on men? Like, really? Like, what's going on, man? This stuff is crazy.
That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit,
He said, hey, drop the full video.
I don't have it, or I would myself.
Now, obviously, we can hear the audio. Now, that's going to be the issue now, because if anything, they can, I mean, I know they filed a civil lawsuit for the rape allegations or whatever, but at this point, nowadays you can use the threat. So he kind of shot himself in the, so he probably going to come out of something, but I don't know how that works. Like, I'm not no lawyer. I don't know too much about the court system. I stay away from that stuff. I stay away because, man, that's something you don't want to play with. You gambling with your life or your pockets.
You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly, on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love it.
Now, I'm sure Shannon Sharpe, an honest guy, I don't think he have to do all that just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, he can damn near get any girl. Even the girls that say they won't deal with these rich guys, they will. So it's kind of like, why would he have to do all that? I just don't get it. Especially like with these OnlyFans girls, man. Like, I ain't gonna give my take on the OnlyFans stuff. Like, I'm not gonna give my take on that. But it's like, bro, why you? Why he gotta do that to you? That's just what I be thinking.
This is a settlement offer made by Mr. Sharpe. I will only generally say to you that it was in the tens of millions of dollars demanded by the plaintiff in return for her silence. That's under any definition commonly understood. That is blackmail. And Mr. Sharpe was willing to pay an amount in the tens of millions of dollars, but no final.
Now, this where stuff get tricky for me. Like, because if you know you're not guilty at all, like, why are you even settling? Like, I just don't. And do anything ever happen to the false accusers? Like, this like stuff be stressing me out, man. That's why you gotta be careful, man. Like, I don't know what it's like to have this type of money that they got, but man, like I just couldn't imagine, bro. You be scared for your life to deal with any chick. Like, you gotta find a little, I don't even know, you even if the girl look like she okay and she the nerdiest or whatever chick, you probably still can be getting trapped. But this settling stuff, now that's gonna always raise concern, because it's kind of like if you apology, you know, say you do something wrong or you say something wrong, and once you apologize, it's kind of like they win. They win. They can take the story, run with it. It's kind of like with settling. Once you settle, it's kind of like, I got you. That's why Diddy is in even more of a situation he's in, because obviously once the Cassie video dropped of him getting, you know, him beating her up in the hotel, stuff just went straight downhill from there. But like once you pay him to stay silent, like they gonna keep coming back for you. So obviously he did it with an attorney, but paying that settlement, man, or trying to pay out the person, like settling, like I feel like something's up there. He did something that he probably shouldn't have done, but I don't think he raped her.
Agreement could be reached.
Man, we get it. We get it. This is just crazy. I pray Shannon Sharpe can get out this situation, you know what I'm saying? He been doing big things. He been bringing us content. Obviously, he an NFL Hall of Famer legend. Hopefully, none of these accusations are true. I'm on his side. Now, as of right now, I'm on his side. Hopefully, none of this is true. I hope he can get out this situation. He bring us great content. He's hilarious. Him and Ocho. Obviously, I seen that ESPN dropped him, but he still got his podcast. He got his little alcoholic drink or whatever. So he's gonna do well regardless. So hopefully he get out this, man. But leave y'all thoughts in the comment below, man. Like and subscribe, and peace.